What's up, you guys? My name is Aaron Oster. I am a #1 best-selling author on Amazon, and today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and that is play a scene from one of my favorite shows, SpongeBob. Yes, SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows. I know I'm an adult and I shouldn't like SpongeBob, but come on. Who doesn't love SpongeBob? Anyway, so today I thought I'd react to one of my favorite scenes from the show, and that would be the famous Seahorse kiddie ride scene. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, well, prepare to be, I don't know if I should say prepare to be greatly disturbed or entertained, or both. I mean, you can be completely disturbed and entertained at the same time. Nobody says you couldn't do both. With that said, if you guys can just hit that like button, subscribe too. I'm up to 88. Come on, we're almost at 100, guys. You're killing me here. Don't make me wait. Let's get to that 100 subscriber mark. All right, so here we go. We're going to get right into the video. I'm going to flip you around right now, and let's see that scene. Here we go. We've got you flipped around, and let's get started.
Oh, girl. Now you wait out here until I'm done with work. See you at the end of my shift.
Hey, look! Mr. Krabs put in a kiddie ride! Why don't you try it out?
Okay, so I'm pausing it right here because, honestly, this is sort of the hook of the entire scene. As you can see, it's literally only 28 seconds long. And in this 28 seconds, you go through sort of a wild ride. Now, if you know SpongeBob, you can probably guess what's coming next, even if you haven't actually seen the scene before. But for me personally, my brother sent me this a clip of this scene for the first time in a while, and I liked it so much that I thought I really just had to break it down. So right now, in the first, 15 seconds of the scene, you see SpongeBob leaving the horse there, and immediately these two fish people, the unfortunate fish people that live in the SpongeBob world that are always being used as sort of these disposable kind of throwaway characters that always have bad things happening to them, they come marching right up. You can immediately tell from the way they're talking that they are not the smartest of people. And they want to try out this kiddie ride. Now, for some reason, these fish people have not seen SpongeBob come up to the store. I'm guessing they were either looking the other way or teleported in at that very moment when he walked into the store. Apparently, they don't see the seahorse's eyes moving either. But that is besides the point. So let's continue this thing. We'll finish it up now, and I mean, really, this scene is just out of this world.
I can't find the coin slot! Here it
is! Okay. So let's get down to the end of that scene, right? So the scene basically ends off with the fish guy, the unfortunate fish guy, finding the coin slot and sticking a coin where it does not belong. You then cut to the other fish guy, so you don't actually see what's happening, but that sound effect definitely gives you an idea of what is happening. And then it cuts to the other fish guy, so it's still family friendly. You hear the kicking sound. Then the fish guy goes flying through the air, landing off screen pretty much. And then the unexpected thing happens. For some reason, there's an explosion. Okay? And you can see the other fish guy's reaction and the way he sort of jumps. Hold on. God. I really, the scene is just so funny. It gets me like every single time. And you see the way the fish guy sort of jumps as the explosion goes off, because it is something that's completely unexpected. And that is one of the big aspects of storytelling, is that you never want people to know exactly what's going to happen. If you were following SpongeBob, you probably expected, where the coin was going to go. But, you know, the kick and the poor fish guy going flying, maybe also sort of expected, but that explosion? I don't know. Generally, you don't see something like that coming because, I mean, what's exploding? And that right there is one of the aspects of just great storytelling. In a 28-second scene, they take you through this really wild ride, sort of, with SpongeBob going inside to work and sneaking in that tiny little scene of those two fish guys. It's just 28 seconds long, and you might not think, like, it doesn't even affect the actual episode, because, you know, you take that scene out, doesn't change the storyline, but adding that tiny little bit in just makes the entire thing so much more iconic and so much more interesting that you can't not put something like that in. It's the same thing if you're going to be writing a book, your fan fictions, or your favorite princess stories. Again, I'm sticking with the princess thing. I don't know why, but I'm sort of stuck on it by this point, and I've got to stick with my guns. So, the princess thing is here to stay. So, the whole idea of just adding that tiny little scene in is that it adds so much to the actual story. Again, think about it. Just 28 seconds, a scene of two fish guys coming up, thinking that Seahorse was a ride, putting the coin in the wrong place, then being sent flying, and an explosion at the end. That little added extra just adds so much more to the story. It enhances it in a way that you wouldn't otherwise get had you left that scene out. And that right there is the key to amazing storytelling. It's adding in stuff that isn't completely necessary, meaning that it doesn't really add anything to the story in the sense of the story overall, meaning that if it wasn't there, you wouldn't actually miss anything. People would still understand what was happening. People wouldn't be confused, but adding that little something extra is like the icing on top of the cake. The cake is good, but if you put icing on it, it becomes so much better. So with that said, I mean, thank you guys so much for watching this. It's a little bit different than the stuff that I normally put up, but I think I'm going to be doing this a bit more from now on and just playing out some of my favorite scenes and just breaking down the stuff that's happening in them from my perspective, the perspective of a #1 best-selling author. Yes, I am bragging. Soon, maybe. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be doing this again, reacting to more of these scenes, breaking it down from my point of view, and telling you guys why it adds so much to the story and why it makes such a big impact. I won't just be doing, you know, my favorite cartoons. I can react to some of my favorite anime, too. I don't know, some other stuff. You know, just leave your suggestions down in the comments, because I love hearing from you guys. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, because like I said, we're up to 88, and I want more. I want to be the #1 YouTube channel. Yeah, you know what? If you're going in and doing something, always aim for the top. Yeah, I know it's not realistic whatsoever, but why not? Let's get some random guy recording on only his phone with no big production to the #1 spot on YouTube. Yes, it's probably not going to happen, but hey, everyone can dream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking all the way to the end. Comment down below with your thoughts, and I will see you guys all next time.